hard drive and YouTube videos, MPEG, high definition. You know, I bought a 24 terabyte hard drive before Christmas because they were on sale, and I saw it was a really great price. And I said I was going to take all my old videos and combine them on one hard drive so that I can edit from them and stuff. But I knew this would happen, and it is why I didn't do it yet. And that is, once I get into my old videos, I go, holy crap, I got some pretty interesting stuff. And this is only halfway in the journey. You know, this is 2011. I started making videos while learning how to do videography in 2003, 2004, 2006. I took my first 3-week, 3-destination trip by myself. As I planned, started uploading to YouTube, that I signed on to in August 2006, 20th anniversary coming up. I remember when you could only upload 2 minutes in a very slow internet, and the videos were FLV, compressed to crap, to be honest. But it was exciting. And, you know, I remember all the media saying, oh, you know, this isn't going to amount to anything, YouTube, because, well, look at the crappy videos they got. All they got is cat videos. In the meantime, I was seeing the potential. And that's what I did. 10 years into it, traveling, experiencing. You know, it never would have happened if I had stayed at my original job, 20-year seniority, working in construction. No, I self-taught myself videography, photography, creative writing, all these things. And, you know, I know it's not to the standard of what, you know, other people can do, but I was proud of it. I got some pretty nice videos. And about 2 years ago, when my living arrangement changed, my YouTube channel, JCVdude, disappeared. Damnedest thing. But it didn't bother me that much because, you know, I kind of figured that part of my life was over. All these adventures and trips. This is Banco Chinchorro. It's kind of close to the Belize-Mexico border in the Caribbean, about 30 some odd kilometers offshore. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and stayed there, not on the island, but with the fishermen overnight. What an experience. You know, there's 400 plus crocodiles in the lagoon that's in this Banco Chinchorro. They're researchers studying the island, everything. And then there's grandfathered in fishermen living in elevated huts, elevated because the crocodiles wander all around. And in the water, there's fishermen homes, also elevated. You call them homes, very basic. Stayed overnight, slept in a hammock for a first time. Incredible experiences that never would have happened had I stayed at my original job. I love watching these. You know, this is one of the reasons I didn't want to start going into these videos. Right now, I am halfway to creating an AI agent that is going to be able to go through all these videos and categorize them and everything. It's just incredible. You know, first travel, I had a digital 8 camera, and that was technology advancing. It was digital, man, you know. Then it came up to high definition in 10 years. Now, it's not only the equipment, it's advanced intelligence is here. And my videos, you know, I'm proud of them. Well, not quite the Truman Show, which documented a person, but what I have done over this time frame is documented everything I saw and places I seen and experiences. You name it. It was a life lived, and well, until I didn't. I don't know how it came about, but I have some ideas that I'm not ready to talk about that yet. But then I went through a phase. It didn't seem like I had a future. Weight gain and depression and everything. And 2 years ago, situation seemed to resolve itself. Slowly my life had returned, and more accurately in the last year, with advanced intelligence, and not as a crutch, but as showing that, hey, I can still do it. And this year, now with the latest advancements, I'm not scared of AI. It's going to take my job. You know what I think? AI is going to enhance what I do. And I'm thrilled as hell. In the early 2000s, going from digital 8 to mini DVs, and at that time there were people doing DVDs and all kinds of different experiments going on with how the content would go, and I stayed pretty steady, kept all the records. When I go to my hard drive right now, this H drive, and look at I had entire sections on doing Banco Chinchorro. It was a documentary. So yeah, I'm pretty friggin' stoked about that. And not only that, but I viewed it through the viewfinder, so that made me really a part of everything in all detail.
Que compartes, no te dejes engañar, no hay nada malo en disfrutar la maravilla de la vida día a día. Cuando quiero voy, creo que será hoy. La noche es para mí y no me quedaré ni un minuto más aquí. De 5 días los
see the barracuda in the curl of the wave? That's the first time I've seen it. I made the video, who knows when, about 2011, uploaded it to YouTube, and there it is, in the curl of the wave, the barracuda.
Banco Chinchorro, Reef, People, Shipwrecks and the Old Caribbean. H-Drive folder, June 2011. Slow pan down the list. If you've never experienced it, this is going to sound impossible at first. But imagine opening a hard drive and finding a month of your life waiting for you. Day by day, moment by moment, like time put itself in folders. This is June 2011. And inside these files isn't just video, it's proof. Proof that real life happened. Proof that the world was wide. Proof that curiosity had a home. Cut. Ocean travel, horizon boat wake. Now we go offshore, roughly 35 kilometres, about 22 miles out into the Mexican Caribbean, off the southern edge of Quintana Roo near the Belize region. This is Banco Chinchorro. Banco Chinchorro isn't just a reef, it's a massive platform-type reef complex, one of the most outstanding marine sites in the region, and it's so ecologically important that it's protected as the Banco Chinchorro Biosphere Reserve under UNESCO's Man and the Biosphere programme. The reserve covers about 144,866 hectares, a mosaic of open water, seagrass beds, mangroves, sandy areas and coral ecosystems. Cut! Visual, shallow turquoise flats, coral heads, mangrove edges. Geographically, the reef system stretches around 40 kilometres north to south, and it includes the small cays most often named Cayo Norte, Cayo Centro and Cayo Lobos. And here's the thing about Banco Chinchorro. It's beautiful, yes, almost unreal, but it's also dangerous, because the same reef that creates that impossible colour is the reef that has ended voyages. Cut visual, stilt houses, fishermen, their gear and routines. What makes this place even more remarkable is that it isn't an empty postcard. There's a living human relationship out here, fishing culture, traditions and strict protection. UNESCO describes this reserve as well preserved, partly because of its isolated position. And access isn't casual. This is a protected area, managed and regulated, the kind of place you don't just wander onto without authorization. Cut lobster fishing technique, pole, loop, lasso. And then this, the lobster fishing, not a factory line, not an industrial machine, a skilled, practiced method, long poles, careful movements and old rhythms still alive. It's tradition meeting economy in the same frame as conservation. Traditional wreck footage, metal shapes, coral-covered structures. Now let's talk about the history in the water. Banco Chinchorro is often described as an underwater archive because the reef has recorded centuries of maritime traffic, the way a mountain records snowfall, layer after layer, storm after storm, ship after ship. Archaeologists and researchers have documented around 69 to 70 registered shipwrecks in the Banco Chinchorro area, spanning from roughly the 16th century into the modern era, a timeline that captures the colonial period, commercial trade, and later industrial shipping. So when you show wreck footage here, you're not just showing cool diving, you're showing history trapped in coral. Slow shots of reef edge, shallow breakers, ominous calm water. And this is where the old Caribbean stories come in. Pirate stories. In the colonial era, these waters sat near important routes and coasts, and Chinchorro's reef was feared because it was hard to read and easy to strike, especially at night and in bad weather. There's a long-running regional story, told in local museums and repeated in coastal lore, that pirates used Banco Chinchorro to their advantage, that they understood the reef and its passages better than pursuers, and in some tellings even used deceptive lights to lure ships into danger. Whether every detail of that tale is provable or partly legend, the logic underneath it is real. This reef is a labyrinth, and local knowledge has always been power out here. And that's why the wrecks are so haunting, because some ships didn't just lose to weather, they lost to geography. Crocodile habitat, mangrove. And then, as if the place wasn't already mythic enough, there's the wildlife. Banco Chinchorro is known for encounters that feel impossible in the modern world, like saltwater habitats where American crocodiles are present in the reserve, so you can be standing in a place of coral and light with wrecks beneath you, and a predator older than civilization moving silently through the mangroves. Nightfall, sunset gold, clouds, stilt houses at dusk, night ambience. And then comes the night. This is the part people don't forget. The sky changing colour, the water going dark, the wind easing, the feeling that you're far from everything modern, but not far from what's real. List. Timeline montage, Joe's footage rhythm. And this is the real point of this segment. You're not watching a travel clip. You're watching a human being who once worked ordinary jobs, construction, plant work, teach himself the craft, pick up a camera, and then somehow end up here with permission, with trust, documenting a protected reef and a living culture out on the edge of the Caribbean. That's why Banco Chinchorro matters in this story. Because this is what Two Minds, One Road is going to be. One intelligence with lived experience, and one intelligence adding context, history, ecology, and pattern, so the viewer doesn't just see the scene, they understand what they're looking at. Quick accuracy notes for your voiceover, so we stay bulletproof. Say UNESCO Biosphere Reserve, Man and the Biosphere, instead of World Heritage Site.
Quite surreal, that this is all within a couple of hours of Riviera Maya. And by the way, even around the Riviera Maya, there are mangroves where there are crocodiles still. So it's really unbelievable. And watching these ancient creatures that date back to the dinosaurs, see how they're moving their bodies. That people there were saying that at night when they're calling, they vibrate their body. And it's just incredible experiences. But the other thing that's incredible is, like I say, from Banco Chinchorro to Las Vegas and the casinos and Bellagio fountains to Long Beach and the USS aircraft carrier Abraham Lincoln on the flight deck talking with flight crew. I mean, it's been an interesting journey so far, and I thought it was over. But no, it's just gonna get started. And everything is changing. So I am just really thrilled to be back and looking for the next chapter of this extraordinary life.
myself a jack of all trades. Tell me, is that what's it Papa doing early grave? Folks say Papa would beg, borrow, steal to pay his bills.
Hey mama, folks say Papa never was much on thinking. Spent most of his time chasing women and drinking.
Mama, I'm depending on you to tell me the truth.
Mama looked up with a tear in her eye and said, son,
Papa was a rolling stone.
Well, 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 well.
Where his life was his home. And when he died,
All you left us was a long, 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 long.
Papa was a rolling stone. Where his life was his home. And when he died,
All you left us was a long, I said,
Papa was a rolling
yes,
stone.
So yes, that is a crocodile you're seeing underneath the fisherman's home. That's why they're on stilts. And the other thing is, well, it's water, moves around. It can get stormy out there. So interesting experiences. So you're seeing a life that is more than ordinary. Ordinary would have been if I had stayed at my work until 65, retired, and just, been. I chose not to. And that's where we are right now also, as I am working now with advanced intelligence, not just Luna, but there's from DeepSeek, from Anthropic, and from Grok, 3 others, and I'm planning to go and move ahead. I want to, I'm working out to create my own agent now with Luna that can do all the videos, categorize them, organize them, so if I need a clip from anything, anywhere, I can find it right away. And by the way, there's 2 by the ways, there's another one. Oh man, I'm carried away because I'm excited about this new discovery. It's kind of like when I was first learning to edit. The machinery that we have, the computers, the capacities, FLV compression. Holy smokes. 1 minute video, 1 minute to import, and then uploading speeds. Oh, God. It was caveman days. And now I'm planning to do with AI and AI agents so many things. And the time will come when they will also be editing the videos. By the way, that technology already exists. So does everything. Everything, man. The technology has leapfrogged, and you don't really realize it if you're living in it. But for me, looking back, thinking about 2011, holy smokes, high definition video. And in early 2000s, digital 8. It was digital, man. I would never have been able to do it with analog. Digital opened the door. And now I see a continuation with AI in so many different ways. And I'm very thrilled and excited. At 70, looking forward to getting into the summer top-down camera going and doing more videos, and hopefully even expanding the horizon into some of the things that I dream of. Thank you for watching, and Stay tuned. This is happening now.
Well, it's a marvelous night for a moon dance with the stars up above in your eyes. A fantabulous night to make romance beneath the cover of October skies. You know the leaves on the trees are falling to the sound of the breezes that blow. Yeah, I'm trying to please to the calling of your heartstrings that play soft and low. You know the night's magic seem to whisper and hush. You know the soft moonlight seems to shine in your blush. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, oh, my love? Can I just make some more romance with you, oh, my love? Well, I wanna make love to you tonight. I can't wait till the morning has come. Yet I know now the time is just right, and straight into my arms you will run. And when you come, my heart will be waiting to make sure that you're never alone. There and then all my dreams will come true, dear. There and then I will make you my own. And every time I touch you, you just tremble inside. Then I know how much you want me that you can't hide. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Can I just make some more romance with you, oh, my love? I'm trying to please to the calling of your heartstrings that play soft and low. You know the night's magic seems to whisper and hush. You know the soft moonlight seems to shine in your blush. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, oh, my love? Can I